Hey, welcome everyone to another Discord League cast. We have Season 7 Cup round of 64, Chuterêve versus PhoenixFox. And so we have Shoot playing his patented Scorpion Splash, pretty much what I expect him to be on always. Now, if he changed, I'd be surprised. Pretty standard everything. We do see two Million Mystics in the main deck, or in the Dynasty, sorry, as kind of a hedge against Crab and Dragon. Can't really fault him. Attachments are pretty good right now. We see 1x Admit Defeat, 1x Censure, 1x Noble Sack, along with a bunch of normal stuff. The splash is 2 Calling in Favors, 2 Fate Worse Than Death, not surprised. 1x Kami Unleashed, 2x Rival, 3 Stewards, 1 Harrier, pretty standard. And then PhoenixFox is playing pretty close to what I'm playing. He's cut an Ornate Fan. Yeah, cut an Ornate Fan and is playing a Indomitable Will over the 3rd Censure and playing another Bonsai basically over the Fan. So the differences are I don't have this Indomitable Will and I don't have this Bonsai. Moved on to Kodaka instead of Newton Adept. So it's the same Dynasty deck that I'm playing. This is pretty much what you'll see. You'll see the Dynasty sides for most Dragon decks the same, and then you'll just see the Conflict decks like 1 or 2 cards off. Ancient Master is sick. It is a 2 Glory Conflict character, so we'll see if PhoenixFox can use that to secure the favor. Chuterêve already starting off smart, winning the die roll. Really good. Indeed, Dan. Oh, let me scroll this chat. There we go. Alright, so we see Investigator 3 Fate versus Whisperer 1 Fate. Could see Fate Worse Than Death set up here. Gonna have to be really careful if I'm PhoenixFox. Going first here really sucks. You just can't attack. I don't think you should cut fans, Nightcrawlers. It's just not worth losing out on. It's not worth losing out on chances to get around Crane Box, stuff like that. Fan is just way too good. 0 cost attachment. I'd much rather have a fan than a Bonsai. I'd rather have a fan than Jade Masterpiece. 0 cost is so big. Yeah, exactly. So we see a Skirmisher, pokes in, hits Meditations, really strong for PhoenixFox. Not giving Shoot any Fate. We do see a Steward that got pre-played and then got coverted. We see a Fine Katana. Does PhoenixFox have the 1x Assassination? Would be really strong here. PhoenixFox does not have the Assassination. I don't like making this attack here. The problem is that now Shoot is been able to play 2 cards, so if he hits Restoration, it's not as bad. Feast or Famine isn't a bad hit here. It kind of sucks that the Skirmisher will suck up a Fate, but you get it out of the way. We're gonna need to see a military attack though. Okay, so she's just gonna pass his conflict opportunity. That's smart. Like, Shameful is probably the actual worst hit here. So we see a Pathfinder's Blade come out. This is really aggressive by PhoenixFox. She just has Fate Worse Than Death, guaranteed. The way he played turn 1. Like, PhoenixFox attacking in a Fate Worse Than Death here is so bad. Gonna attack Meditations again also, so you're just playing Pathfinder's Blade. Yeah, see, I don't like this. It's just gonna be no defense, Fate Worse Than Death. Oh, sure. So he just defends in favor. So I guess he just doesn't want to attack. He wants to win the ring, so he gets favor. That's also fine. I don't know why you defend like this though. Maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. Just the way he's played this turn, he does not have it. Okay. So we're gonna see Investigator go and investigate. PhoenixFox has to play a fan if he has it, or it's gonna get crane boxed. I would have chosen to bow here if I was PhoenixFox. Oh, sure. I guess he has the court games, but now you're... Yeah, that's fair. Maybe... I like bowing there, and then court gamesing. No, you can't pass there because you just get crane boxed. So we see another for shame, and then we see a Finger of Jade afterwards. So we're gonna see the Finger of Jade get burned here by the crane box. Yep, that's not good use of Finger of Jade. Like, he hasn't used... Oh, yeah, I agree, Dan. I agree. Absolutely. But if you're going to attack, you need to play the conflict properly. Like, he's attacked here and hasn't used Investigator. He's invested a lot of fate in this. He's gonna lose the Pathfinder's Blade to this Meditations. He lost the Finger of Jade to Crane Box. Like, he's bleeding resources here. And Shoot's gonna get favor now with Yoshi in play. PhoenixFox. Yep, yeah, exactly, Nightcrawlers. And then now we see a Harrier coming here. This is perfect by Shoot. Harrier goes for fire. Does he have the Noble Sack? If he has Noble Sack here, it's just so huge. I guess if he had Noble Sack, he would play this with no fate. Like, you don't even have to worry about Fury anymore. Oh, and he hits Restoration. Very smart by Shoot. See, now this is why, like, when you're first player, you just don't attack. And when you attack, you just sit here and you spend you let your opponent spend cards, right? And so PhoenixFox got to spend cards, or I mean, she got to spend cards and win conflicts. So that means that PhoenixFox's Province Row didn't do as much as it could have. And now we see PhoenixFox playing a Wanderer with no fate just to prevent a fire ring. It's looking tough. I absolutely also don't just never like attacking into Crane 4 Fate up, like, especially with 2 Fate Worse Than Death in the deck. I mean, like, Shoot didn't have it, but like he just very easily could have. So we see a Bonsai come out on the Young Harrier. He resolves it again. So we have 5-3 or 5-2 breaking. And then we see a counter Bonsai. This is good for Shoot. Shoot's just bleeding resources from PhoenixFox when he's got face up favor and Yoshi showing. Oh wow, we see a Wave the Crane come out on this Young Harrier. We're gonna see this Whisperer honored. He's gonna have Voice Online. Are we gonna get a Noble Sack here? That would be a really strong 9 cards there from Chuterêve. Yep, there's a Noble Sack. Yep, yeah, I don't think that's... Okay, good. Shoot caught his own mistake. I was just like, I don't know why you're putting a Fate there when you know you're gonna Noble Sack. So shoots down a Fate, but obviously it doesn't really matter that turn. I don't like calling it games on turn 1, but you know, this game's pretty close to done. We're gonna see Yoshi come here to refill the hand. Probably Yoshi. You can Yoshi 3 Fate, Yoshi 2 Fate if you want. Yep, Yoshi 3 Fate. We're gonna see Doom Shigenja to present Cloud the Mind. Really hard to make Nitai Master work when your hand is very small. This is where so if PhoenixFox just bows on the first shame and then spends his fate to investigate, he just takes the Noble Sack. I mean, Cloud the Mind isn't even that bad, Ronnie, because like he just calling in favors it over to this Whisperer. Yep, there's the Cloud the Mind, not surprised. I think everyone knew it was coming, including Shoot. Yeah, Dan, I mean, it wasn't even that dramatic, right? It felt very telegraphed. Like, he had the Finger of Jade and he burned it on Crane Box. Like, if he had just, you know, like, let his guy bow, he would have had his investigator would have been safe. Or if he just activated his investigator, he could have seen how to prepare. I don't know. I just don't like the way that turn was played. Paul Void. Yeah, so this is just like this Nitai Master with 1 Fate. I mean, you're just gonna get voided here. So PhoenixFox core games the Yoshi. Does Shoot have the calling in favors? Yep, there's calling in favors. He just dishonors his Steward of Law because he's already used 2 for shames. That's also smart. Discards the favor. Yep, just like I said. Now if he draws a court games here, he can court games his Yoshi. If he draws Way of the Crane, he probably saves it and then uses the face-up Savvy Politician to re-honor Yoshi. So we see the Master losing a Fate here. Master's gonna go in water. We should see a water attack at Meditations here. You have to send both, Dan, because if you don't, the Whisperer blocks, and you have to spend cards. So here, if Shoot defends, he just prevents the break, but then his board bows out. Whereas, if you send 1, Shoot just defends, and then you have to spend cards, right? So, this way Shoot just doesn't defend, I think, and then he gets to attack back. You bow the Steward. You can't attack here, actually, if you're Chuterêve, because you can't hit Feast or Famine. If you hit Feast or Famine and your opponent force pumps you to break and you get Yoshi all the Fate taken off, you lose. If I have assassination, I will attack here. I will assassinate my own character then. Shoot could also he won't be able to stand for favor. It's gonna be tough, right? So PhoenixFox can stand Nita Master to gain favor. He's got a fate, so he can reprieve Nita Master. Yep, he bows the mill character. You send Whisperer in. I think you send Whisperer in on fire, or maybe air if you want the fate. You're not gonna be for. You kind of have to go air here for this fate, because this is gonna be a 2 fate air ring. So we see a dice show come out. No fate for PhoenixFox. I don't like this. If Chuterêve hits. Oh, shoot passed. Okay. Hits fertile fields. So shoot grabs a fate. If I'm PhoenixFox here, I'm attacking. Oh, he has to get the fate for reprieve. Never mind. I was like, I would have attacked a different ring to get 2 fate in the air ring next turn. But you need the fate for reprieve. So we see a defense from Shoot here. I don't know what he can really do with this defense. Maybe it's better to not defend and then push favor, but then you lose 2 breaks. Maybe he can stop this with a bonsai. Oh, we see a policy debate, 5-5, and so the Whisperer wins, and we do see a bonsai actually come out from PhoenixFox. So I think you take the bonsai here. You're not winning favor against Ancient Master anyway. You should take bonsai, I think. If he takes Ancient Master, he has voice for the counter bonsai. So maybe you do that. Maybe you take bonsai actually just ties Shoot, right? It's 1-5, and then there's Dragon Box. So I think Shoot would just bonsai to prevent the break. Okay, so he doesn't have him discard the bonsai. I wonder what his plan is gonna be. There is no reprieve, though. So I would have gone for a different ring. I would have gone for Earth, probably, and left a 2 fate air ring for next turn, because what am I don't know what I'm trying to save this fate for. Alright, so there's the counter bonsai. Still losing, but I think he's just going to prevent the break here. He's up the 3 cards from Yoshi right now. Yep, so he just plays bonsai to prevent the break. So we see a Dishonored Yoshi versus no board. Fate is the same. Hands are close to the same. But, like, PhoenixFox's hand isn't great. Shoot's looking for Cautious Scout. He's just hard digging for Cautious Scout. Find Savvy. Savvy's not bad here. You can Savvy, and then if you find Way of the Crane. Wow, this Yokuni is just real awkward for PhoenixFox. If you Savvy, no Fate, you have enough for Fate Worse Than Death? Savvy 1, also Fate Worse Than Death range? I don't know. This is going to be tough here. Yeah, I agree, Eric, because the cards you get are only, you have to still draw cards that help you win conflicts to get the favor back, right? Whereas Sumiko stands and wins conflicts on her own, and Kanjo pretty much wins you whatever conflict you want. Yeah, this favorable ground is gonna let Shoot scout for Feast or Famine and not worry about it. He just sends in the Savvy Politician on a scouting mission, and you just give it the old pull out if you hit Feast or Famine. How would Yokuni kill it? So here's the way of the crane that I was positing earlier. You do it with Savvy. You just save it for when you get a Savvy to Rian or Yoshi also. So this will give. Man, imagine if this was Soul Beyond Reproach. Oh wow, we see a censure cancel the way of the crane. That is aggressive. I think Shoot didn't realize the Cloud the Mind got played on the Savvy Politician there. And so he just played Way of the Crane on the Savvy. I guess it turns on voice though. So no, I don't think that could be just not a mistake. Like maybe he just wants the honor character for voice. Yeah. It's definitely there's Finger of Jade on Yokuni. Yeah, I agree, Dustin. It's definitely not a mistake, but maybe it could be. It could have been. But that Cloud the Mind usage is aggressive. When I'm playing against Crane, I like clouding rivals. I guess this is like the position that you're in though. It's really tough. I like clouding rivals. I like clouding Yoshi, obviously. Yeah, so he sends Yoshi in here because if he has Shameful Display, he doesn't lose voice. Oh, he does, but like his honor character still is honored. You probably just go mill here, mill fire. Hits Manicured. Man, Shoot is on fire today. Contest Void, interesting. Maybe he's just like not confident he can prevent the Void Ring attack. So Yokuni discards the favor. Draws 3. So Censure is now offline. We're probably gonna see a court games attempted by PhoenixFox. Shoot does have potential to voice that. It'll be really sick if PhoenixFox drew into the 1x Indomitable here. It costs 0 because of the Yoshi activation. Pretty sweet. So we see a 4-shame into the Finger of Jade. Interesting. And then we see Yokuni just duck. Huh. I guess Fate... Oh, it's Fate Worse Than Death, right? He's just scared of Fate Worse Than Death. No, Eric, I think Shoot is very far ahead. Look, he's up 5 Fate. Hands are the same. He's gonna get a second break here. So there's a voice to cancel the counter court games. He's broken he flipped Resto with no damage. Given the matchup, I definitely would put Crane as far ahead. Your opponents use 2 clouds. The thing is, if PhoenixFox though just stands forever with favor and keeps copying Yoshi, that is definitely a way to lose. Like Dragon, you need your provinces and you need your dynasty deck to carry you because your conflict deck is not great. So we see another finger of Jade come down to presumably prevent fate worse than death. That's what the Void Ring there was posturing. I believe this is turn 3. Yeah, turn 3. So we see the Fertile Fields draw a card here. Contests fire. So she just doesn't defend, takes the break. Kills the favorable ground. This is very risky to attack in here now. I think you pass your conflict here. Oh, this is so risky. Actually, if Shoot has assassination, it's not that risky. You just have to assassinate your own character. You just attack Earth. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. He knows PhoenixFox's only character is Ancient Master, so if he has assassination, you just assassinate the Ancient Master. He must not have the assassination then. So we're going to see Ancient Master come down and claim favor. Yeah. I caught it at the end. I caught it before chat showed up. I got it. So we see PhoenixFox pay 1 fate and discard a card to gain favor, and Sumiko pops up. Not sure if you buy her here. She's like really awkward versus this challenger. I would probably buy... Ugh, this is such an awkward board against challenger. Like, Sumiko's not even great on this board. You play Sumiko 2 fate and she gets hit by fate worse than death and you cry. This challenger is so good for Shoot. I think if Shoot didn't have challenger here, it's just a completely different story. Yeah, he's already used 2 clouds. And if you play Sumiko, you don't have Fate. So, I don't know what you play here. The Fate has just been so tight. Yeah, that seems a little crazy there, Ronnie. Yes, yes, Joe, that is what I imply. That is what I am implying. Yeah, yeah, Ronnie, that's yeah, Ronnie, that's for sure. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, Joe, when I have 3 let goes, I've drawn 30 cards of my deck. It's more like Mr. Bid 5 himself. And like double Swordsmith activations every turn. So we see Yokuni copy Yoshi again. There you go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for my correct title. So we're gonna see the challenger come in here, and he's just gotta hope that there's no Cloud of the Mind here. This is so risky. Water is also awkward. I think. Oh man, water is so awkward if he has Feast or Famine. He just has to play the 50-50 game here. I don't necessarily like sending in the challenger. I guess you have to send challenger first. You just do mill challenger and then you cry. Ronnie, there's no way you get milled. You just Yoshi activation and then like you just bid like 2 or whatever, and after because you just, then you're eagle on card still. Oh, shoot is so smart. Hits shameful. Oh, this is so good for shoot. Like it's really funny to say that. It's really funny to say that hitting shameful display is good for shoot, right? That's the funny part here. So like shoot's gonna, so we have to see a defense by PhoenixFox here. Shoot just military pulls in the, you just pull in the investigator here. Yeah, exactly, Joe. Thank God, man. It was only shameful display. It was only shameful display. Alright, so you shameful with the investigator and the challenger. That's true, Dan. I'm only the luckiest person. I'm just so lucky. I got lucky in 43 matches in a row. I have been on like a huge heater though. I definitely can't deny. I expect my heater to end in Houston. I'm just gonna like go, I don't know, something bad's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna go eat cheese fries with Chris. I'm a really good cheerleader for my friends though, so if I lose, I will be the #1 cheerleader for sure. Yeah, hell yeah, Dan. Let's go get them cheese fries. So we see a skirmisher coming at home, grabs the 2 fate from this earth ring. Hits shameful display. We're gonna see a defense here. Oh my god, soul beyond, what is it? Soul beyond reason or soul beyond reproach, whatever. You just that wasn't even bad luck, Dirk. So a lot of people like will spectate my Jigoku games. If you ever see me playing a random Jigoku game, I'm very easily paying at most 50% to that game. Even against like my friends, like they'll get the full 50%. But I almost always have like at least a movie going, and I usually have like homework or like some kind of work on my other monitor. So I just have 2 monitors of that stuff that's not Jigoku. And so my attention isn't like, I don't play these random Jigoku games to get better. I just play them to mindlessly drone reps so that I play everything by instinct. I had the censor in my hand. It was great too. In a random game, Joe. In tournament games, I absolutely pay full attention. But like if it's just like a Jigoku game and I'm hosting a game or I join a random game, it does not receive full attention. I'll tell you that. I am not sure about this reprieve on this Hiruma skirmisher. I mean, you have a way with words, Joe. What can I say? So shoot passes. He doesn't activate shameful display for whatever reason. PhoenixFox just must have a second reprieve here. There's another katana. This is a little scary for Shoot here. Shoot has 14 cards in it. He's gotta have something. Yeah, I agree, Dan. I agree. Joe would definitely make a good fighting game player. Yeah, there's a let go on a katana. Not surprised. You know, PhoenixFox has these let goes that have just been rotting in his hand. Does Shoot have the third katana to make PhoenixFox play another let go? I think he's still ahead, Eric. He's gonna get the break. He's gonna get the break on Shameful this turn. And then if he has calling in favors for the reprieve on the Yokuni, I think that'll seal it. Yeah, I think I'm super excited to see what Mitsu brings. I do like the bird, the crane bird. I don't know if it's good or whatever, but I like the art and everything, and I like the creature. It's cool. The art is whatever, but like I like the art. It's fine, but someone linked art from Kenku in old 5R, and it looked awesome. Like, it just looks so cool. Yeah, like, I think the birds are really cool. Yeah, LGB. He knows what's up. Check out his chicken arms. Absolutely chicken arms. Agreed. So, we see a Fate Worse Than Death on this Haruma skirmisher. That was an expensive Fate Worse Than Death from Chuterêve. You probably go for fire here. Honor Yoshi. I guess you could go for air if you want the Fate now. Goes Void. Interesting. I guess this way if PhoenixFox has a character, a conflict character, he shoots. No, if it's a conflict character, it just gets bowed by Crane Box. Although you can pre-play Fan. Yeah, okay, Void's fine. It's just a safety precaution. I mean, the real question is going to be: does Shoot have the second calling in favors for the reprieve on this Yokuni? Yep, good read from Shoot. Although, I'm assuming Shoot has an assassination here. So, it's not even that bad. You have to pre-play a Fan here. Yep, and there it is. So, PhoenixFox is going to go for air here. He's going to attempt... I'm assuming we're going to get an assassination here. And then Shoot will finally win favor again with Yoshi. So PhoenixFox had more activations of Yoshi this game than Shoot did. Pretty funny. Chuterêve has disconnected. Okay, has reconnected. Yikes. I really hope Shoot doesn't have any connection issues. I really would prefer the game to finish. He assassinated himself. He assassinated his internet. Dan, he pulled the plug. Pulled the plug for the didn't want to lose any points. Or did they fix that in Street Fighter, by the way? I don't know what the system is in Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Interesting. So, Shoot played Steward of Law into the conflict. We see an assassination on the Steward of Law. Oh no, Chuterêve has disconnected twice. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good system, Dan. Then it's just like, who can rage quit faster? Come on, Shoot, you can do this. Your dude just got killed. Alright, so there's the assassination. Shoot, come on, you have to have Assassination. You have 2 in your deck. Did you really just not draw any? That's like super, super unfortunate if that's the case. Did he even have a For Shame left? One. He doesn't even have a For Shame left. Wow, Shoot just doesn't have an Assassination. That's so unfortunate. He's not gonna win favor either. All right, does he have the calling in favors for the reprieve? If PhoenixFox doesn't have a reprieve here, it's so awkward to reprieve that skirmisher. Alright, there it is. Alright, come on, Shoot. You didn't have the Assassination. Please tell me you have the calling in favors. This is just a way to lose. This is a way to be so far ahead and then still lose, unfortunately. Oh, Chuterêve has the disconnect ability. Oh, he has it. Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Shoot. Like, it feels really bad that I'm with Eric. This feels really bad that Shoot took such a huge advantage on turn 1 and still almost lost the game if he doesn't have that calling in favors there. Like what do you gotta do to get an advantage? Am I right? Man, the crane salt in my chat is just palpable. Very palpable. Alright, so we see a Yoshi duplicate. Sorry. Yoshi duplicate, Brash Samurai, Cautious Scout. What? Shu just didn't... What? Shu didn't duplicate his Yoshi. He didn't even get Passing Fate. Hello? Yikes. We see a Cloud the Mind on the Brash Samurai. Interesting. Very aggressive. I mean, if this, like, if I was playing this shoot and Shoot told me like he meant to dupe, I would just let him do it. Yeah, see, now he's susceptible to this water ring. So awkward. So now his Yoshi can get watered here? Yikes. I mean, I think Shoot wins if he has the other Fate Worse Than Death, so it doesn't really matter. This... One can only hope, Ronnie. He had, what, it was 2 and 10, 2 and 9, 2 and 8, 2 and 7. Presuming he doesn't draw it on any of the subsequent, on the previous draws. This defense makes it feel like he doesn't. So we see an investigation come out here. He's gonna take Fate Worse Than Death. I'm not sure why he did his Paul attack here. Really awkward here. You kind of have to take Fate Worse Than Death, but then you're gonna get a Mint defeated. There's also a Kami Unleashed. Actually, Shoot. I think Shoot's fine. He's just gonna clear the. He's gonna clear PhoenixFox's board. Oh, it wasn't Paul. Rally. Yeah. It was Rally. It was Rally. Yep. You guys are all smarter than me. Wait, he does have the assassination. Interesting. Man, imagine if this Yoshi had a fate on it. He has 3 fans in a rival. He's just gonna break on Paul. I think he's gonna win this turn. There's no more. There's no Fury, right? Like if Fury still existed, you probably couldn't break this turn. So we're gonna see admit defeat here. So you admit defeat, and then you pull in the Kudaka. No, you have to admit defeat. Oh, he just doesn't care about winning, I guess. He's just gonna go for the win. He's just gonna, or he doesn't care about winning the ring here. He's just gonna go for the overall win. If this was your plan, I think you should have gone for a ring that had fate on it. Sure, if that's your plan though, you should go for a ring that has fate on it, and not go for this void ring. Does the void ring have fate? I don't believe so. No, it doesn't have fate on it. Yeah, this is gonna be game here. I don't know what this Tattoo Wanderer is gonna do for you. What? You play rival? No, assassination doesn't matter. You just cover it past. Why did you pass? Just play your rival. What are you doing? Does he not realize his guy has a cloud on it? Like, you don't even need to play assassination. Your political rival has covert. Man, shoot is tilting me with these plays. Like, he's gonna win, but holy crap is he tilting me. No, he was lagging, and I think it's tilting him. Yeah, he plays the court games. He plays the court games prior to playing rival. So if PhoenixFox does a counter court games, he can court games back and dishonor the brash instead of a rival. Oh, never mind. PhoenixFox is out of court games. All right, that's fine then. I don't understand why is shoot slow rolling. Like we know his hand. Just play your cards. Oh God, what is happening? There's just like nothing he could have. It doesn't matter. Shoot, play your whatever. Sure. This wins too. Who cares? Like, oh my God, I'm like losing my goddamn mind. Holy crap. Yikes. There's nothing methodical about it, Kingsley. He has assassination. He has admit defeat. He has political rival. We know his hand. All he had to do is play political rival and covert past the tattoo wanderer prior to attacking. There's literally no methodicalness at all. There were like 7 different ways for him to win. He just took the most convoluted one. Alright, well, that was the game. You know, Chuterêve won, set up that turn 1 beautifully with the noble sacrifice. So, you know... yeah, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I am gonna take the path of least resistance to kill you. Alright, well, that's gonna be the game here. Chuterêve moves on. Let's grab the old edit bracket button here. And so Chuterêve is going to move on to play against the winner. Or actually, this is the round where everyone gets to play remake their decks. So we'll see who Shoot could play against. We're not 100% sure, but Chuterêve moves on to the round of 32, and that'll do it. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.